welcome back to the Tower of the Warlock. My name is Taylor, and I'm here drinking an Elysian Punkincino, a seasonal coffee pumpkin ale. And coffee is appropriate because we're about half an hour later than I had wanted to start, and I was just expressing my gratitude for my three players to stick with me. So, in the order I have got you on the screen, uh, Eric, if you want to introduce yourself.
My name's Eric. I'm playing Dull Train Orhide, dwarf, a dwarf, and I don't know what else to say.
All right, that's good enough. All right, and then I got Evil Jeff of the Minions and Musings podcast, which again I appreciate your patience because I had a blogger and a podcaster on the adventure last time, and I totally forgot to shill your products for you. But I will do better this time.
That's cool. Yeah, I'd rather you show your products. Yeah.
Yep, Jeff knows better than to be associated with me too heavily. Um,
We
and then
haven't kicked you out of the dungeon Discord yet, so don't worry about it.
Not yet, and I've only seen 5 votes. So, uh, and last but not least, we have returning champion Carter.
Yes, I'm Carter. I'm playing the retarded Wojak named Mongo, who is a fighter of level 3 of lawful alignment, and I'm just excited to be here.
All right,
I forgot to say I'm playing Alfred, the magic user.
all right, very nice. So, all right, thank you guys. And so, to recap what happened last time, we had the party had come across the tower, fought their way through some giant bats that were hanging out in the tower itself, skipped under a weird ghost lit chandelier, came down, found some regular bats. They were easier to deal with, and the party had gone south into this octagonal room where you fought a boar, if I remember correctly, and were able to lift a couple precious items, including a decayed locket, off of what appeared to be the boar's humanoid lunch. So that's where we had left off. You had just finished mopping up some zombies that were occupying the room to the south, and we don't have an explanation as to why our other two. Well, in real life, we had the two other party members. They were not able to make it. The people, they had some stuff come up, but I tried to get some other friends to come online, but it was a little bit short notice. So we will start off with what we have. We have cleric number 3 taking over as a side party role to fill in.
We could explore this room down here where the zombies were.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right. We will. I will shift party token number 3. Are y'all able to? Are y'all able to see through their eyes?
No.
No. Okay. So this is the part of the show where Taylor shows off how bad he is at VTTs. Um, so I will not worry about it then, and I'll just keep them in the rear. So in this space, where do my notes go? In here, there is not a lot of stuff, but you find in the pockets of one of the fallen zombies, you find a set of jacks. Um, three in one pocket, two in the other, and then the ball uh, is missing in action.
Huh. I'm gonna check out the corners in this room. Any ball in here?
All right. Roll me a die 6, if you could, please.
Uh, where is my six-sided? 5.
All right, 5. There does not appear to be an obvious ball having rolled into the corner. Uh,
Okay.
you work your hands a little bit around, and it is stone. It is slimy stone wall.
Got it.
I want to take the jacks and stick them in the in my bag. Collect up some stuff. Anything else around these zombies that look useful?
No, sir. They are they are they are otherwise bereft. Their clothing is a little tattered, and they are obviously a little decayed. So the jacks seem to stand out. But yeah, nothing else of value on their zombie person.
Do we want to search this room, Bill Train?
Um,
I had assumed you did,
yeah,
and that's what
that's
the thing was for.
right. That's what I was
Okay, cool.
thinking.
And you may
So
continue to search it if you so desire. I
we have this
apologize.
door to the south, and we have a couple of doors in the other room. How do we want to proceed?
Straight through.
Straight through. All right.
Yeah.
I am going to listen at this door. Listen at door.
Does anybody
That.
does anybody want to listen with him? I'll listen with him, says brave fighter number 3.
Wait. That. Listen at door didn't work. Oh, there it goes. One.
Ah, success. So let's see. All right, you think you listen, you spend a few minutes in there, silence.
All right. I'm going to open the door.
All right, inside you see a circular dais. It's raised 4 feet. Its surface appears to be concave. Uh, Something black is sticking out of it. That's against the south wall. Or, yeah, so this
Say,
region.
Alfred, this is something for you to look at. I'm going to gently go in to the side to let Alfred in.
I'm so sorry. I had to handle a problem with my parents and selling some things through eBay.
Nope. Yep, you're good. They came in. You didn't miss much. They found Tiamat. They were able to negotiate. They have 6 pearl necklaces.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, that's how he negotiated.
Yep. So on closer inspection, it's easy to see into it because, like I said, it is about 4 feet off the ground. Uh, the inside, the black things appear to be plants. In the concave surface forms a bowl atop the cylinder, and several leafless shrubs seem to be jutting out of the soil.
Mongo's
Hmm.
going to go ahead and approach.
There are doors to the east and west. I think they're visible.
Yes.
Cool.
So pretty much a planter with dead plants, or what appears to be dead plants.
Yep, they are jet black, and it is dark in this room. So whatever they are if they could photosynthesize, it would be very challenging.
Who is the carrying the torch?
Good question. I believe Mongo was carrying a torch, but I forget from last time.
Uh,
All
I
right.
I thought the dwarf was actually, because I remember you had to put it down when the
Right.
boar attacked. That
Right.
But
That's
then I thought I gave to someone when the combat started, but I'm not sure.
okay, yeah, doesn't matter. What
And
does
I was holding on to it at that point if you were fighting
Right.
because I was sitting in the back to do
All
things.
right. So do you want me to hold
So
the
I can
torch and you like cut a branch off, or do you want me to cut a branch off?
hmm.
yeah, you go ahead and cut a branch off. I don't really have a.
Do we want to touch it with
I
our
guess I have
bare
a dagger.
hands?
Uh, I have
Just
gauntlets, don't I?
just a thought, could be.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
you're
I'm wearing gauntlets.
yeah. If you are wearing plate armor, you have metal fingers.
Okay.
All right, so you
Yeah.
should be
So
fine then.
I'm going to cut off one of the branches with my dagger.
All right. You have one black sprig.
What does the inside of it look like?
Um, you break it
Is it
off.
different than a regular branch?
Not particularly.
Okay.
You break it off. You can see sort of a thin ringing, as is typical of woody plants, and
Right.
there is a slight sap that starts to ooze up a bit. It's a white color, a stark contrast to the black plant, but it quickly hardens, and it does not get everywhere.
Uh, I'm going
Good thing
to
you're
take some of that sap and I'm going to put it on probably on my dagger and find a zombie and put it on its skin to see if it has any reaction to the flesh.
Okay, the the zombie flesh does not appear to react.
All right.
Mongo's gonna go over to the western wall or western door here and perform a listen check. Was that 1d6, right?
That is 1d6.
Okay. And now, if only I could. It's just this, right? Let's see if I can remember. Nope. That's the Discord.
No, I see what
There's
you.
a quick.
There's a little button on the right hand side of the send thingy, and it has pictures of dice that you can
Oh,
use.
there we go.
I'll be
That's
right
right.
back.
Yep. So, yep.
Oh,
All right. Cool. While while you are listening, we are hitting our the hour mark in game. That is I just tacked off my sixth turn counter, so you guys will need to rest after this listen and light up new torches. So, but all right, so listening at the door. Let's see, what is that one?
perhaps Mongo has those. You ever see that scene in Shrek where he pulls out an entire candle from his ear? Mongo's got that going
Yep,
on with his earwax.
nice. Yep, you listen. Nothing.
Mm.
Only your own heartbeat in your ears.
Right,
All right.
right.
I'll listen at the east door.
All right. Okay.
Did you get a 0?
0.
How is that possible?
Yeah.
Rolling like a boss.
Damn.
Uh,
It looks like you rolled. Oh, I see what it did. So what it's doing is, if you mouse over it, it's comparing what you rolled to a threshold. So 0 was the number of successes.
oh, got it.
Yep. Cool.
Got it. Okay.
So, yep. So listening to the other door, you hear nothing, and the party. Do you want to take a break in the black stick garden and light up? If you could light up a new torch. I think somebody had a lantern. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that was me.
Yeah. Well, we will because I did not watch the thing. We'll just pretend we were using torches. So if you want to light the lantern now, I believe that's 24 turns. Alternatively, you can light up a second torch for the next 6. I will leave it to you guys to manage the numbers. So
Right.
cool.
I could either light a torch or do we have someone with a lantern?
Unless it's fighter 2, 3, or cleric
Oh,
3.
It must have been one of our absentee players. So we'll go with the
Right.
torch, and we'll worry about it later.
Mm.
All right.
If we're resting for a turn, then I'd like to shut this door off. Not leaving Fighter 3 and Cleric 3 outside. Um,
It's a nice, cozy little sarcophagus-looking room.
little
So I marked off one of my torches. Does the door open in or out?
Which door? The east-west.
East door.
The the door to the east opens away from you. So it open from your perspective, you would be pushing it in.
Right. I'm just going to, while I'm taking a rest, I'm just going to like be holding on to the door handle or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep, gotcha. All right. 10 minutes pass and you feel refreshed. So
lovely.
All right. Which way?
Which way, Western man? I think east. We will try,
Okay,
unless
east.
anybody has objections.
I'll open the east door. Or wait, no, wait. Mongo's at the east door. I'm at the west door.
I'm being silly then.
Should
I
we,
always
should
get
we,
those two confused.
yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, wait a minute.
So I'll go ahead and open the door very carefully at first. Just kind of peek. We'll say I crack it first, and can you tell me what I see?
I'll be right here so the light peers through.
okay. So peeking kind of around the cracks, um, you see you see that the floor is kind of glistening. There,
Hmm.
you don't see anything against the wall in the crack from the vantage perspective that you have, but the floor definitely glistens a little bit.
Hmm. Somebody spilled the jam. All right. I will fully open the door then.
Okay, cool. In this small space, the floor is coated in a greenish substance that's semi-reflective of your glimmering torchlight. Along the walls, a thick black mold seems to be creeping its way down. Not actively creeping, just its mold. It appears to have molded at the top, and it has spread downwards.
Hmm. I see. I'm going to take my 10-foot pole and sort of dab at the substance on the floor, see if it's acidic or if there's
10
anything
feet
leaching.
away?
Yes. So I'll back up a little bit.
All right.
Dabbing at the substance, it it moves when you poke it, like someone spilled a Slurpee on the floor. But it does not appear to degrade the 10-foot pole.
Mm. And to be certain, there was nothing else of interest in this room apart from the floor and the mold creeping along the walls.
Yeah, it does not appear as such. The
Mm.
the floor is flat, and the mold does not appear, or the goo does not appear to be bunching up anywhere.
I'm going to toss the branch into the mold.
One of the little black branches,
Yeah.
it kind of plops onto the top and sits there.
All right. So we close this door.
Yes, I believe we will. And we
Oh,
will.
Is it wrong of me to think we should like go hack up a zombie or two and like stick the arm in there?
Oh, you know what? Let's try that. See if there's any
I
additional
will go
damage.
and get a zombie arm.
All right.
couple of zombie parts actually, and
Yep. You're able to find some choice zombie bits, a nice femur, a nice set of lats.
I'm going to toss it at part of the mold in this bottom right corner.
Yep. It splats into the substance and just kind of sits there. The it seems to moisten, but in the same way that throwing a glove into a puddle might moisten it, but the flesh is no worse for wear.
All right.
Yeah, unless we see something odd in this room, odd shape, I say we move on.
All right. And this door, how much of a gap is there between the floor and walls and the door?
It's pretty, it's pretty well flush. Some are more uh, some are more damaged than others. You get the impression that these doors were very nice when they were made, but it's been a long time since they've been maintained. So,
Cool.
you,
Dwarven made. Cool.
oh yeah, it must be.
All right, Mongo, do you want to open that door and I have the torch ready?
Sure, I'll do so. And repeating the same procedure as the other door, I'll uh, crack it open just so slightly enough to sneak an eye in there.
Hmm. The you're able to see what appears to be a uh, a sunken space in the center. You can't quite make it out. You can only see the edge by cracking the door, but there's definitely a sunken space somewhere in the center.
Hmm. Mongo gives a sniff. What does it smell like?
Guano.
Ugh,
Oh, bats. Oh.
excellent. All right. In that case, I'll repeat that information to the party. And should we act on
While
it?
I'm here, I'm going to look at the plant again, see if anything changed with it.
Nope. The
Okay.
plant is just planting it up over there. There are two fewer sprigs than there were when you got there.
Okay.
Who stole these sprigs?
Let's see. There were there were five total. Or there were five total thick ones, so there will be three left.
Okay.
Got it.
Mongo will open the store the rest of the way.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Where's my other? All right. Inside. Yep, inside there is a the sunken space appears to house the top of a sarcophagus. The room is vaulted a bit with the room is vaulted a bit so that the ceiling is in the shape like the sort of coffin shape that this room is taken, and peering up into the peering up into the above space, there are three huge bats, giant vampire type bats, similar to the ones that you saw in the tower.
Hmm.
And
They
there's no perceivable way out besides these doors.
On the far side of the room, you can see another door leading. Let's see. Yeah, on the eastern side there, you can no, western, sorry. You open the door on the western edge of the room, you can see another door. So right here, there's another exit.
All right.
The
Huh.
the bats take notice of you and chitter.
Nobody
Uh,
has any missile weapons, do they?
Let's see. I thought I had a sling, but let me double check.
Uh,
Yes, I do. Do you want me to cast it into the bats? Not the sling, mind you, a stagger.
well, or do we want to check out some of the other doors and just close this one for now?
I kind of got a feeling that this is going to loop around somewhere along the way, just because we know there's
Or do we
another
want to check out
door.
their sarcophagus?
Let's see if there's a way to if there's a way around,
All right.
and then that way we can maybe drive them out one direction, you know,
Hmm.
and we'll come in another one or something.
So
You
should we
know,
leave this door open or?
I don't like that idea.
All right. I got
And
it.
the other,
If we tell it loops around, we'll have someone come around and open the door if we want to drive them out. Got it.
yeah,
Hmm.
let's just kind of we can leave other doors open, but this one, let's close it and then go see what happens with one of those other doors that north of us that's going west.
Got it.
I love that you
That door's
keep.
closed.
I love that you keep rotating Mongo's face to go the direction he's going.
I'm glad somebody noticed.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that earlier, and it made me happy.
Well, you don't want him to look in the wrong direction, for God's sakes. Mongo's a man
Okay.
of great
Now,
vision.
do we check out these double doors before?
Those double doors are accidental. Those are not actually doors.
Okay.
Yeah, that's called Taylor's not very good at the mapping software yet.
Got it. They're fake doors. Got it.
Yep, they're trapped. It's an illusion.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and listen at this door. Nope.
Okay, okay,
Uh, Mongo would also like to make an attempt to listen at the door.
okay. You guys, let's see. That is,
I listen.
yeah. I think, truthfully, yeah. You probably don't need a listen check to hear what's on the other side of this door. You hear a snorting and an agitated snorting.
Mm.
Kind of like the boar that we fought before.
Could be.
Certainly not asleep, though, or indications of slumber.
No, you think it's irregular, so it's not breathing. Well, it's breathing, but it's not sleep. It's not soft palate breathing. But
Mm.
I'm
whatever.
going to hand the torch to the cleric 3, get my shield out, get my sword out.
Mongo will take a step back and ready his sling.
All right. And when we're ready, I will open the door.
All right.
Spider 3, get up there.
Okay. I forgot the voice I was using for her. Yeah, that's why I don't do voices.
It's always hard to do females, you know.
Okay, you open the door. Inside, let's see. I think the door. Did you? The door was open, I believe. Yeah. So
I
you
just opened it. Yeah.
awesome. Yep. Inside, you find yourself falling into initiative as there appear to be four boars who are uh, in the space. They are facing south.
All right. Do we want to do the same thing where either side of the door have the fighters attacking as they try to go through?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
All right. So I'll
Yeah.
be in this one. other fighter three will be
Hmm.
right above me, and then we'll wait for them to come and attack.
Okay, cool. Yep. So you can catch their attention pretty easily. I'm not going to bother bringing a token out. Um, so
Who's rolling initiative?
I'll allow somebody else. Ah,
all right. So you rolled a 2 for initiative, and I will roll for the boars. Let's see. Also a 2. So that falls into phases. So movement. Presumably, do you guys want to move, or do you feel pretty much in position?
I'm in position.
Yeah,
Although I'm
we're
not
in
sure the
position.
fighter is.
Okay,
That
cool.
fighter three is going to be one more ahead.
One more ahead.
Two.
Okay, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if. Okay, so in this position, when one of them comes up, you'd be able to gang up on it. Did Mongo? Did you have a spear or similar?
I had a sling out,
Ah,
but
okay.
I could definitely switch. I might actually.
Okay, cool.
Do you have a spear?
Let me just check real quick. You'd think I'd know by now, but
I
no,
don't.
just a sword.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
I don't blame you for not remembering. It's been a month,
mm.
so but yeah. So okay, cool. So the first one moves forward. It moves up here and blocks the others around the door. Uh, let's see, and it's let's see. So it's movement then missile. So you could theoretically huck your sling, but your allies are in the way.
In that case, I'll sheath the sling
Yeah.
and draw my
How does that work in OSC?
I think it. I don't actually remember if there is a rule for shooting into melee. I think you're just not allowed to do it. I know that I tend to allow it from certain angles, but based on the fact that the two people at the door are taller than the boar is, it just doesn't seem like Mongo would even be able to see or to draw a bead. So,
Right.
hey Jeff, am I lying to him?
No, you're not lying to them.
Cool, cool.
No, I'm trying to remember if there was something added in there at some point, but that's what I was getting ready to check.
Yep. So yeah, the only rule I can think of that would be related would be cover. So you could they would get cover behind your ally, but like I said, this is totally obscured. So
Right.
okay, so next up,
Yeah, there it is. Is you can list it as targets behind cover. They have partial cover because of the people in front of them. So -1 to -4 in there.
hmm
But then that would be you ruling if you decide, yeah, you hit them or not.
hmm yep, gotcha. Yep, thank you. So, okay, so the boar moves up. The fighter number 3 will strike at it. Let's see, and Dole Train, you may attempt to strike also.
Oh, wrong one.
60. All right. 16. That should hit. Normal board don't have some super AC, so that's let's see. Where's my So you are able to land a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Two.
2. Okay, the boar is still up. The boar will attempt to. Oops. Why is it rolling 2d20? That was weird.
It has
Uh,
advantage.
let's see. Well, I had the chart up for how much Wow, we'll do this. How about we do this? This is a better idea. Yep, perfect. So that will actually hit AC 3. So if your AC is 2, it will miss.
All right. So I have plate plus one shield,
Yeah,
and this has it going ascending. So I'm not positive that I thought that was two, but
yeah, it is. Yeah, you're good. This will miss by exactly 1 point. We can thank that magic shield.
great.
All right. Let's go and roll some initiative. What's her name? The fighter 3 will declare she's going to she's going to sidestep a bit to allow Mongo to get in, and so he can stab at the boar also.
Mm,
Cool.
Cool. All right, boar is moving quick. See if you can beat my 6.
okay.
I was trying to click on it.
Not quite. So the boar will root around. I believe that the dwarf hit the boar last time, so he's going to try to hit you back.
Good.
13 will miss. That's AC 4. If I yep, so he's hitting AC 4. That will miss. And so, what's her name? Steps back. Mongo, if you want to move up, uh, to you are able to, and that will get three of a that will allow the team to get 3 attacks on the boars per round.
Yeah, Mongo will absolutely do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, actually, I have armor class one, so
Okay, so
Yeah, I
he
was getting ready to say that.
so he missed by even more.
all right.
All right, so it is y'all's go. You are welcome to start pounding on that there boar.
Okay.
Excellent.
Why do I keep rolling a one on die eight? But
I think it's
so, oh, go ahead.
yeah. I think it's trying to apply. It's applying modifiers based on the stats we entered last time.
Right.
So
Yep.
yeah, cool.
So I don't know if 11 hits or not. Probably not.
Yep, it is. Let me pull up.
And I have plus one, so that's
So yeah, even if that's a 13, that will hit AC 6. Huh. Actually, no, that'll hit. My bad. So, yeah, I forgot. That's a that will hit. So,
okay. So just two more points of damage.
and uh, and that was the dwarf attacking. Mongo, did you get to attack?
I did, and I did not hit.
All right, sounds good. So, all right, next round. Oop.
Beat the 4.
I did.
These are aggressive boars.
Yeah, it's a very fast boar. The other boars are getting bored, so, and he will miss. He would miss all 3 of you.
All
So,
right. 3 points of damage this time. All right.
all right, Mongo. If you would like to make an attack, you are welcome. Uh, let's see. 13 would hit. Let's see, AC 6 at base, so that would also hit. That's another 3, and that boar. Let's see. Yep, and then so your ally fighter number three will hit, and the boar goes down.
All right.
Excellent.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So I'm going to expedite us just a tad. So in because I think these boars, you guys have them in a good position, so it's going to be difficult for them to get out at you. Um, but they're also cornered, so beat my two.
Give it a try.
All right, no.
No.
The next boar moves up and attacks 1 2 Mongo 3 4 Fighter 5 6 or Hide 4. 1 2 3 4. So it'll attack Fighter number 3. And so despite going out of. Yep, ooh, and it will hit for a Tusk attack. All right. Fighter 3 is gored by the boar.
All right. So our turn to attack.
Yep,
That's a miss. Oh, and that would have been so much damage.
yep. And there's a second miss.
Shame.
All right. Oh, goodness. Let's see.
It is too quick of a bore.
Yep. This boar is where is much more. He had time to stretch. So let's see. And how much damage did it deal? We'll say four.
What, 4?
Yeah, I
4.
think it was four. Yeah. Gotcha. Oops. All right. So let's go with our initiative. He spent all of his guile dodging.
We actually got initiative this time. All right.
Sweet.
Nice. All right. So let's get some attacks in on this hero.
Oh, when I hit, I do barely any damage. Got it.
All right. And your ally fighter 3 hits. Let's see. Okay. And the boar is still up. It's going to. Oops. What did I break? 1, 2, 3. It's going to stick to its. It's going to stick to fighting the fighter number 3. 14. That will hit AC 3. What is her AC?
It doesn't look like she's wearing a bikini, chainmail bikini, so it's probably pretty high.
Yep. Okay. That is not the right. Let's see. Yeah, you'd think I had not prepped at all, but I totally did.
It's fine.
Yeah. So she is AC 2, so she's okay.
All right.
That NPC is wearing plate and shield and is carrying a hand axe. So, cool. All right.
Next round.
All right. Next round, and like I said, I am. Let's see. Let's see. Yep.
Get a little dice
Boar
thing over
too.
here next time because this little button over here has got horrible rolls.
Yep. I'm not big on the buttons. That looks like an enhancement because the buttons were different last time we played. Because I remember it was much smaller, but yeah, I may start rolling physical dice. But yep. So the boar wins initiative but fails at hitting. So the three of you guys get to hit it again.
Hmm.
All right, 5 points of damage this time.
Oh, nice. All right. Okay. So fighter three will miss. Let's see. Mongo will all. Do you have bonuses? Do you have additional bonuses to your roll? Mongo.
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
it would have been calculated otherwise.
No. True. Mongo will also miss, but the boar goes down because that five was enough to take him out. So.
All right.
Excellent.
Okay. Cool.
And we didn't get a jib 'em.
Yeah. So. Okay. Next up, beat my three as the next boar comes forward. They jostle between them and try to shove their way through.
Okay, I'm not sure what I did there.
Well, it still gets initiative then.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. 15. It will. It is striking at. Oh, 20. Oh, okay.
25 points of damage? What the hell?
That's called it. That's called I did not. Okay, did it backwards. So it is
It's attacking
attacking.
me.
Yep, correct. So it
All
does
right.
not deal 25 points of damage. It hits AC 2.
No.
Miss. Gotcha. All
I
right.
love my shield.
Yep. So it's a useful thing to have. That was a good character to have picked.
And how many is there only two boars left?
Correct.
All right.
So your fighter three will attack and hit. Do
And
you guys? So Mongo and
miss.
yep, yep, and Mongo will hit it pretty hard.
Yeah.
That
Very
boar is
nice.
not happy. So it is still up, but it is not happy. So, all right. All right.
Okay, this is absurd.
Oh, I have been making a mistake. Apparently, I have a sword +1, but it hasn't been factoring into my damage calculation.
Hmm.
I don't know why
Okay.
that's happening.
We will factor it in going forward.
Yeah, yeah, no, I don't
Yep.
expect retroactivity.
Yep. Cool. So the yeah, fortunately, even if it was retrospective, I think the boar it would not make a difference for 6 versus 7. So,
Mhm.
but cool. All right, the boar will miss. I was going to say it turned to attack the dwarf or the Mongo who hurt it, but it
The
misses.
Mongo.
Yeah, the Mongo.
Yeah, to imply there are other Mongos.
Okay. Okay.
And does a 9 hit or not?
Let's see. A nine will a nine will not hit.
Okay.
10. That includes modifiers.
Yes.
9, 10, 11. So yeah, that would not hit.
Got it.
What's her name? Your clear or your ally does hit, which is nice. Okay. Oh, that is barely enough to take down number three. So
So there's only one boar left.
correct. One boar left.
Okay. As it's going out, I am going to try to jump. Because I have boots of springing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to try to jump as it moves here. I'm going to try to jump over it to here if I could. So I'd be behind it.
Okay. Okay, that sounds fun. Roll me die 20 under your dex.
Uh,
Yeah, just d20 is fine.
is that how do I do that on here?
So your dex is 10. So I don't know how to roll your dex, but what I can say is if you roll a d20 and it is 10 or less, you will succeed.
And how do I roll a?
Exclamation mark, open parenthesis 1d20. So this without the spaces. Alternatively, if you click the little dice button, oh, yep, that is well under. So the boar charges up. You do a little kick flip off the side. It looks confused and does not tusk you.
Oh, oh, I don't know how that closed. All right. So I'm right behind it.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. You guys go ahead and strike first. It is confused, and you may apply a, let's see, attack roll that will hit for 4.
See if this works. Ah, okay.
I think Mongo misses,
Yes.
and 11. Oops. 11 will barely miss. So she needs a fighter 3 needs a 12. But you know,
Oh, yeah,
actually
do it
no.
that
Though
way.
you are flanking on it though, so I'm gonna give I'll give her a bonus and have that hit. Not very much of a hit, but a hit. All right. So I've really got to learn to stop hitting enter. So apparently, if you click the little icon that has the dice in it, so beat my 2 for initiative.
Yeah, I just now saw that.
All right, 1. So the boar will go. So let's see. It is a little confused, so we'll give it a 3 and 6 to go after the. We'll give it 2. We'll do same system. 1 2. It attacks Mongo.
Oh.
Right. 12. That hits AC 5.
And my AC is 3.
All right,
So.
so it will miss.
I miss it.
Okay. Your ally will hit. Uh, and Mongo 12. That will hit on the nose. And with a 9 damage, the ally did not need to
Sweet.
hit. So Mongo has got some bacon on the table for dinner.
Excellent.
All right, play victory music. Do 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 do. So, sounds good. Sounds beautiful. You could be that guy from Police Squad and or the Spaceballs movie. So, all right. So, given the opportunity, as the dust settles, let's see. As the dust settles, you're able to take a look around the space that you are in, and let's see. It is a moderately nondescript room. Let's see. It is 8D. Apart from the boars, the floor is soiled. So there's mess around that you're not sure you want. You're not looking forward to cleaning out of boots later. Um, on the west, on the northwest wall, in the corner. So right here,
All right.
yeah, there is a pedestal with a small golden statue on it. The golden statue resembles a falcon. Uh,
Hmm.
Additionally, in somewhat of a curious development, on the south wall down here, there are coins. Oops, how do I get rid of that? Okay, so silver coins, just kind of piled, just kind of strewn about on the floor, similar to how you might see quarters or pennies in a wishing well.
I want to go over there and look up at the ceiling.
Uh, oh, sorry, I broke something. Sorry. Is that open? That's not supposed to be open. Sorry.
So I was wondering.
Yeah, that was not supposed to be open.
All
Um,
right.
so though the so you look up at the ceiling in the space you are in.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, it is angled, so above you so the walls are perpendicular, and then when the ceiling starts, it forms a triangle that runs the length here towards the center and then south.
Got it.
There are no bats hiding up there.
Now I was thinking there was that well or something up there. Didn't know if something had gotten thrown in there and jumped down here.
Yep, there was a well, but it does not appear to open into this space.
All right.
Actually,
I'm
the
gonna.
two of you who are in the room, roll me a d6.
Ruh-roh.
That go through or I have to hit enter?
I
I hit
see a
the
I see a
hit,
one
Well,
from Alfred.
hit the
right.
airplane and it sends that on there.
Yeah. So yeah,
Don't
Alfred.
count. How do I get this to roll? Okay, boom. I do d6. Then how
Yeah,
does it actually roll? That
Yep.
once you click the
Perfect.
okay?
side die,
Got
click
it.
the airplane.
Yep. So yeah, you step in, staring at the ceiling. You notice the coins on the floor, and you hear. So the south wall is a solid surface. It does not. It's just brick, but you hear a strange chatter coming from beyond the wall. And then after a few seconds, a silver coin comes through the the seam between two of the bricks and clatters to the floor.
Sweet. How much you got these coins? Are they modern coins that we normally use, or are they archaic?
They appear to be
All
modern-ish.
right.
There's no date stamped on them, but
Right.
they're not ancient special coins.
Got it. And the statue is of a hawk, you said?
A falcon, yes.
Falcon.
It is not connected to the pedestal. The pedestal is stone, and the statue is sitting on top of it. It's maybe 18 inches
All
tall. The
right.
statue.
I'm going to bump the statue with my sword.
Okay.
Just trying to like, move it slightly.
Mm-hmm. It tilts to one side, and then if you release it, kind of.
All right. I'm going to grab it.
You may add Golden Falcon to your inventory.
And Alfred, are you carrying the treasure or?
Yeah, I've got a nice big bag that can hold quite a lot.
All right. I'm going to hand it to Alfred.
All right, cool. Yep. In the meantime, another two coins come through the mortar.
Sweet. Hey, we could just stay here and become super rich. So, how many coins are down there?
Oh, a lot. You think it would take you maybe a couple hundred of them, truthfully.
Should we take these coins?
I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah.
It's free money.
All right.
And if we really want to mess with something, well, why don't we take a copper coin and push it back through the other way?
Yep. Okay. sorry.
So while they are grabbing the coins, I'm going to listen at this door.
All right. So the so you are able to like see and hover over the door icon there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's supposed to be a secret door, but you did pass your secret door check. So I learned something new about Astral today.
Got it.
Cool. But so if there actually is no door there. It is solid. It is stone, but there were a couple coins that had fallen through it, and when you kind of feel around the masonry, it becomes evident that there is no seam. There's no mortar in between them. So you think that if you could apply the correct pressure to this, it may come loose.
All right.
And listening to it, you hear a little bit of other chatter. It's in a uh, what alignment are you guys? Just out of curiosity.
I am. Wow. Alignment.
Neutral.
Probably neutral. Okay, that makes sense.
I have no idea because I didn't type it in there.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about it. No,
Uh,
we'll worry about it later. But
it's either lawful or neutral. Either one.
cool. So yeah, they chatter in a language that you don't quite understand. It's obviously intelligent, but it's not intelligible. And then there's some silence.
Okay. Shall we try to break through this area?
I think that would be wise.
So
All
how
right.
so what would you like to do to this kind of faux patchwork in the wall?
Can I try to open stuck door or would I have to?
You could potentially try it. So uh, how would you go about opening it? Do you want to kind of push it in? Do you want to pull it
Yeah,
back or shove it to
push
the
it
side?
in with the part where the slot is, putting most of the pressure where that slot area is.
Okay. So you apply pressure to the place where the seam was, and oh, side note, anybody picking up the gold coin or the silver? Let's see, we're in AD.
Yeah, I thought we were doing that.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, there are 200 silver pieces. So if anybody's keeping
Nice.
track, that is 200 silver pieces.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. So cool. So applying the pressure to that part, it does give, and it slides backwards, but then catches a little bit. So you think that if you applied pressure to both sides of this wider area, it would push inwards.
All right. So should I roll an open stuck door, or do we, if Mongo and I push?
No. If you and Mongo work together, it should push in no problem.
Okay. Mongo lends his great strength.
All right. So the false wall pushes inwards and opens into a new space. Let's see. This is double. There is a worn rug in this room, and it has been pushed to the uh, east wall. So there are yeah, it's been there are two sconces, both of them unlit and one of them upturned, are flanking a stone pedestal against which the rug has been pressed.
Got it.
So, yeah, you think something is glittering in the sconce to the south, which is still standing, but the sconce to the north appears to have been overturned.
Let me make my way in, and hopefully the guy with the light is right behind us. And you said the rug is on the west wall,
On the east wall. I'm sorry, I get
east wall.
confused.
No,
Uh,
you might have said east. I wasn't sure.
yeah. So yeah, in short, again on the room description is kind of mediocre, which is my own fault because I wrote it. But yeah, in the center of the room is a rug. The rug appears to have been kind of wadded up and rolled against the uh, a stone table that's on the east wall. To the north, immediately to the north of the stone table, is a sconce that has been overturned, and immediately to the south is a second sconce which contains a glittery substance that it appears to glitter in the torchlight. As you come closer, the glitter is coming from further silver that appears to have been silver pieces that appear to have been piled into the small brazier.
I want to look up real
Oh,
quick
Yep.
for the ceiling.
Yep, you have ceiling. So,
Nothing else in the ceiling.
not that you can see.
and is the east wall a secret door or is it an actual door?
That's an actual door.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I wonder if there's a way to. I'll worry about it later. But so yeah, in the actual map, it has a picture of a door. I did not realize that the door iconography would obscure it, and I'm not exactly sure how to fix that. So, but yeah, to this side over here. I opened it for you. There we go. I was trying to put a marker. That right there, that's a real door.
Okay.
Go over there and dig through the brazier a little bit. Be careful
Yep.
as I do that.
It appears to have more silver in it.
So, can I pick up the brazier and dump the coins into his bag, or is it too big?
It's actually pretty heavy. You think there's a little over. Yeah, it probably weighs. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. There's probably
All right.
about 1,200 silver pieces in there.
Wow.
Just spend some time dumping.
All right. Start breaking them into the bag.
All right, you are successfully able to load up on 1,200 silver pieces.
All right. Let's say a couple of us listen to this door.
Yeah.
And how soon before we need a rest?
You're coming up on it. So yeah, you could rest now and save yourself the trouble. So that's probably not a bad idea.
All right.
Yeah, good idea.
I just heard
So,
a door open and shut, so I may have a visitor in about 5 minutes. We'll find out. Oh no, he went to his mama, so we're good. So okay, so you guys take a rest. Please mark off another torch, as we just hit the 6 turn mark. And you had rolled your listen at doors?
I know we all failed.
Okay, cool. So on the other side, you hear silence.
All right. So shall we see what's on the other side of this door?
I think so.
Yep, sounds good.
Where'd my. Okay, so there is a hall. So, leading west.
All right, and we don't see anything in here as we go in.
Nope, it's just a hallway.
I'm gonna listen at this door. Nope.
I'm gonna try listening at this door.
Okay, you
Nope.
yep.
Uh,
You hear that's Mongo was listening. Um,
yes.
you hear a sort of hissing sound, and that
Hmm.
turns into a guttural hissing sound, and then stops.
Ah. So the answer is not this door.
So south door then.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
think
listen
so.
at the south door real quick.
What'd you say, Jeff? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I was gonna listen at the south door real quick.
Okay. All right. All's quiet.
All's quiet's better than hissing.
So I will go ahead and open it.
All right. Yep. Beyond, you see. Yeah. To the south, there is a door. Let's see. So the hallway goes south and then curves to the west. There's a door at a strain at a at an angle to the south.
All right. I'm gonna peek around. Well, the guy with the torch needs to be. Well, peeking around won't really help because we have the torch coming from behind us. All right, Alfred, why don't you listen at that door?
Right?
Okay. Okay. Let's see. That is. All right. You're listening to the 45-degree door there.
Yes.
Got it. All right. You th- you think you hear a sort of quiet, a sort of high-pitched chittering.
Oh, what did we lose?
Oh, did we lose somebody?
My bad.
No. Okay, we're good. So yeah, you think you hear a high-pitched chittering noise.
I was gonna say we should be getting back around to where those
That's or yeah.
are.
Yep. This yeah. So yeah, you hear a handful. Yeah, definitely a handful of different you voice boxes, so to speak. So
All right.
Go.
So do we want to now? Do we want to have maybe two people go back around to the other side and open up that other door, and then get back, get out of the way, come back over here, and then do something to disturb them and make them drive them out of the other room?
We can try that. Now that sconce, does that have a torch in it, or is it just an empty sconce?
Whereabouts?
In the room up here?
Oh yeah, the room we just came out of with the silver.
Yeah.
It was empty.
Okay.
So the one to the south had silver in it. The one to the top was overturned and was empty.
Okay. Um. So we need someone to light another torch and go around. Who's going to go around? Me?
I'll go around,
All right.
Pick someone.
and then I'll light one of my torches,
Take the
and
cleric
then
with you.
yeah, yeah, I figure.
Oops. I'm sorry. I'm trying to click the.
I imagine it's going to take more than one turn though. So
While he's
Yeah.
going around, I'm going to listen at this door.
Okay. So let's see. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 30, 40. Oops. Yeah, you know where you're going, but it is a bit of a hike, and
right,
both of you are wearing plate. Moving cautiously, it will take three. Let's see. Yeah, moving cautiously back through that space will probably take 2 turns.
okay. Does the rest of the party are y'all going to do anything while I'm doing this?
Yeah, one of them was listening to the door, so go ahead. Oh, and I see you did roll that. Cool.
I
Inside.
wanted to crack this door open just that little bit so I can kind of hear in
Hmm.
when I hear them open up the other door.
Cool. All right, it is barely cracked. And in terms of listening to the other door, you don't hear much of anything.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
open up
We're just
this
going to
door.
chill out here until we don't have any way to know when they get there or not.
No, you'll have to wait for us to get back.
So Mongo, did
No, that's
you?
fine. That's why I was opening up the door just a little bit so I could hear them open up the other door.
Yeah,
Ah.
Because you should hear some of the noise.
yep. And
Well, do we know if this is a way that it goes into the other place?
I'm assuming it does because it seemed like it was in the right area, but
Right, but
it
there
may
might
not.
be a room
We'll
between it
find out.
because I don't remember that door being at an angle on the other room.
Find out soon.
Hmm. Anyway, so I'll have opened the door and then start making my way back, which I assume will take the same amount of turns.
yep.
Mom, go back.
It's fun to see it from my viewpoint when something just appears all of a sudden.
Just kind of appeared.
I
Poof.
apparate into existence.
Wow, Cleric Tree apparated right back behind Gold Train.
Boo. Yeah, he just wanders up.
Ooh. So we're gonna open this door now.
Yes.
All right. Yep. Inside the space, The first thing you see is right about here. There is a body lying face down on the ground. All along the ceiling, you see dozens and dozens of fist sized bats.
Ouch.
Well, those are the ones that we drove off last time that didn't hurt us, but well, it's the same type that we drove off last time. Didn't hurt us, but you can just kind of hopefully drive them off if we leave this door open and maybe because they've got to have some way to get in and out of here. Maybe we can drive them off. I'll go in with the torch and kind of wave it up
Shoo at
as
them.
high as I can. Yeah,
Yep. They
see if we can get them to
react.
go.
Whoa, I dropped my die. They react much the same way as the previous set of smaller bats did. They try to retreat from it. They pile up against the door to the. So ahead of you, you can see that there is a door. The room opens up to about 15 feet in span, and to the north, the bats are piling up against a stone door that appears slightly ajar. Yeah, they start slipping. Oh, my phone's complaining. But yeah, the bats pile up against that back door, and they some of them slip in, but most of them just kind of uh, pile against the wall and start swarming, uh, having difficulty making it through the space.
I'll just keep kind of gently pushing them along, and hopefully they get the idea they can get through there,
Okay. The
and
pr-
then
uh,
duck
yeah,
otherwise.
yep. The press eventually forces the heavy. It's not a heavy door, but they're not heavy animals. They slowly force their way in, get to escape the torch accostement. You hear flitting and chittering, and you hear a deeper uh, chirps and a flapping noise before everything goes quiet. And it's just you, your torch, and then the corpse.
I think somebody want to roll the body there.
All right, all right. Who would like to roll that their body?
I will check it out.
All right, sounds cool. So let's see. Yeah, the you roll the body over, and it looks beat up. It looks as though it has been torn apart by an assailant with hands. So not necessarily claws, but hands. It's wearing chainmail, and there's a hand axe nearby. It has a torch, but the torch has long since burned out. And on its hip is a small or a mid-sized leather satchel akin to a backpack.
I might open the satchel.
Okay. The satchel contains a small treasure trove. He looks to have silver, gold, and two garnets and a large cat's eye.
Oh, nice. We'll put those in the bag of holding.
The Alfred of Holding.
Yes.
About all I'm good for right now. It's my middle name, the Mule.
We're good. Cool. So yeah, to peeking in, you can see that the ceiling is a little vaulted. None of the you remember the shape from before, and there are no giant bats. The door to the east is open, and the stench is a little less powerful than before.
All right.
Do we
Um,
want to try to close that door so the bats don't come back, or
I'll go ahead and close the door.
leave it
Then
open?
I say, Mongo and I open the sarcophagus with the cleric. They're ready to turn. If
All
that
right,
sounds like a plan.
Yep.
I like
I
that plan.
I consent to that. Good old Yuko.
Get the
All right.
fighter here ready to attack also.
Okay. Pull her
All
around,
right.
and let's
And
see this.
And I'll hold the torch so I can see exactly how bad it attacked you.
Exactly how many levels get drained. So, nope, peeking down. So the sarcophagus is sunken into the floor. So there's maybe, it goes about a foot down, and it is oriented east west with the head end facing west. Um,
got it.
and you can, you do, you think you could, sorry, I'm starting, I'm running dry on charisma juice, but that was my pumpkin chino. So, all right. So if you would like, you can try to yank the sarcophagus up, or the
That's
lid at least.
that's what we'll do.
Cool. All right. A couple of you working together, you should be able to get it no problem. It's heavy and slides. The cleric brandishes their holy symbol, but inside you see a decomposed skeleton. Uh, It is partially, yeah, the flesh has long since decomposed, and the bones are slowly crumpling in the damp. So it's got a big round shield on its chest, and you can see the skull kind of laying at rest above it.
It's human.
It appears humanoid.
Okay. Um, I'm going to check for any secret things underneath the sarcophagus. Anything,
Mhm.
any compartments or anything.
Yep, the sarcophagus appears to be flush, so the lid pulled out cleanly, but there's a little
Uh,
lip that runs around it, and so it appears to have been built into the floor.
all right. What about underneath the skeleton?
All right, you kind of reach in and kind of pull him up a bit. Um, the Under the shield, you find a rusted sword and a rucksack.
All right. I open the rucksack.
All right, there appear to be six pouches and five porcelain figurines.
Religious in nature, or
They appear to be depicting birds. So
oh,
there's a falcon, there's an owl, and a couple other birds. So five porcelain figurines of birds.
right. I've been nooking my home just for these. No. Uh, hand them up to the magic user.
Alright. So porcelain figurines, and was there anything else in there?
Yep, there were six pouches that were
Six pouches.
along his waist.
Look into those.
Yep, yep. Each pouch appears to contain 100 gold pieces.
Sweet.
So whomever this was, he was buried well.
Well, when we got what we can, we'll put the lid back on.
Is the sword? You said the sword's rusted.
Correct. It
Does it look like it could be
It's an
fixed
antique.
up, or is it
all right. Let's see. Yep, it's pretty rusted. You, if you want to pick it up, you can. There are actually pieces of it where you can see through, so there are holes in the blade
oh,
where
okay.
the rivulets were. So you
And
could.
the shield is in good shape?
The shield actually crumbles when you pick it up. So it's so the because the grave is sunken into the floor, it's gotten a lot of dampness in it, and
Got
the
it.
guano produced by the bats who took up residence here probably haven't done it any favors.
All right.
I just leave those two items and then
Put the lid back on.
put the lid back on. Say a prayer.
I want to check something out. So I'm going to peek in this door. Are there any bats in there?
There are not.
I'm going to stick a dagger into the plant thing, into the soil. See if there's anything down in there.
Okay, just kind of root around in it.
Yeah,
So the remaining four, I think there were four. No, there were three remaining big sprigs.
right.
They fall over, but their shallow root system being disturbed, but scraping along the bottom where the stone forms the bowl, you find nothing special.
All right. I'm going to close this door.
Cool.
Let me close that door. Okay.
Guess we're gonna go south here.
So I'll go ahead and. Well, I didn't hear anything before, but I'll go ahead and listen again.
Okay.
Still hear nothing.
Yep. It's still quiet.
All right. I'll peek in.
Okay. You see, it's kind of hard to see anything in there without opening the door. It's a very cramped space, it seems like.
All right. All right. Go ahead. Open.
Okay. Yep. It is, as you observe, a very small space.
Is
There
that door
is,
open?
uh, what door? No, that door
Got.
is not
Oh.
open. So I think what
All right.
happened there, so that door is not open, but so that door opens inwards, and then you see another door to the this side, and
All right.
on the corner in the corner opposite the door, you can see a small rubber ball.
Cool. We got the set.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go in here and pick up the rubber ball.
You now have a set of jacks complete.
Alfred, you have the other ones, right?
Yeah, I pick up the jack.
Cool. And we do notice this door on this side.
Yes, that is the one that was opened by accident. Yes, you can see
Right.
that.
All right. So we go ahead and open that door too. Oh, another one.
Yep. Cool. So cleric will come out here. Okay. So inside, you see another sarcophagus. This one is not sunken into the floor, but is instead sitting on Let's see. Let's see. A sarcophagus sits on small stone legs, like a clawfoot tub, against the far wall. So on the eastern side. And there are. What else is in here? No. Okay. So yeah, there is a sarcophagus that's sitting on little claw feet, so slightly elevated against the east wall, and there is a rotted rug that is thrown on the ground and leads up to it.
Well, it's a 10-foot pole, and tap along the rug leading up to it.
Okay, kind of tap left, tap right. Let's see. There's it shifts as you tap it. It feels a little threadbare, almost as though it may fall apart. But it does not uncover any dangers.
All right. Should we do the same plan in this room?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I mean, the only other thing you could do is try to tap on it or something and see if something makes noise from the inside.
Yeah. Go ahead
Okay,
and do that.
you're tapping on the lid of
Sarcoph.
the
Yep.
sarcophagus. Okay. Okay. You tap tap. It is hollow, but it is solid.
All right. So we will lift it up.
Okay. It is a little heavy. Mongo, did you want to be helping, or are you hanging out over there?
I'm just gonna keep my distance for this one.
Okay. So it is a little
Mango's
heavy.
playing smart.
For once.
It is a little heavy, uh, and it pulls upward. It appears to be on a hinge, so it opens up like a chest might. So, so
All right.
all right. You peek inside, and you see a lever mechanism as you pull it up, and you hear a ominous click. Shortly thereafter, the floor towards the door falls away, so that the entire space to the uh, to the west of the sarcophagus drops and forms a 45-degree slope downwards. Anyone inside the room should save versus paralysis.
Very happy I didn't decide to go in there.
Okay. Save versus paralysis. Wait. Oh, roll. Okay, that's what I need to do. And that's a save.
All right, and that succeeded. Uh,
Yes.
okay, cool.
No, I thought you're supposed to roll high.
Yes, you are supposed to roll high for saves.
Well,
So,
it's my
but you're
save
a
is
dwarf.
10, and that's 10 and above.
Oh! I'm sorry. You're the dwarf. That's right.
Yep,
Yeah, you
Yes.
dwarfs
save.
rock on.
Save. Okay.
All right, so here is our save for our cleric buddy. I think he saves. So, and he is a level 3 cleric. And 15 is good. And for our fighter friend, let's see. 1 R 12. Uh-oh, that's close. Let's see what's her.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
12 will not make it, just not. So the the dwarf and the cleric on edge from the on edge from the suspicious rug placement. Upon hearing the click, kind of dive forward and catch against the sarcophagus. However, our
Uh,
fighter friend is not so quick on her feet. The floor falls away and she immediately slides down this way, landing heavily in a small nook that's directly underneath. So maybe 8 feet, 10 feet underneath where the magic user sits, and lands heavily into a green blob.
great. Um, she's probably screaming too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she's definitely upset by the move. So
Well, I thought the green slime might be eating her skin, but maybe that's a different type of. Hopefully, it's a different type of
yeah.
slime.
Oh no. Well, let's see. Yep, she's coated in this green slime substance, and it is in fact spreading. So you see it. It's like blotched all over here. So it's a spatter, almost as though you were standing next to a moving vehicle and it threw muddy water. But instead of just sitting still, it spreads out and starts eating away or eating into her flesh. She's got this horrified look on her face.
Ooh, brutal.
Do we have any
Um,
idea what this really is?
It is a green substance that appears to be spreading all over her and she starts to as she tries to climb out of the or she starts kind of sliding back out of the slime box.
all right. Um,
Well, I'd love to help, but I'm not sure we could remove that slime very easily. Um, and I'm afraid if we do try to help her, we'll get it on ourselves. So have to do the oh, what is it? Utilitarian calculus.
I was gonna say, do any of us have any of us heard of something like this and how to
Something
treat it?
like this. So everybody, we'll say everybody, you're established adventurers because nobody's first level. Everybody roll a die 20 for me.
He said die at 20 for a second.
Yep.
Whoa, why did I get a 6?
It rolled 2d20 and added them together.
Uh,
Yeah, I've been doing that all night. So
I don't like
apparently,
how if you click it more than once,
yeah.
that's not good. Alright, reroll. So,
yep. So if you are equal to or under your intelligence, you have encountered this before.
Okay, great. Rolling low is good. I rolled a two.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got 3 int.
3 hint.
Actually, I rolled a one and a one. Okay, it keeps the die on there and lets you.
Hmm.
How do you? Okay, I got it. So actually, technically rolled a one.
Okay. So you both have encountered this stuff before. So it is a green slime.
So you hit it with lightning bolts, right?
Yes, that is precisely what you remember.
I'm going to, I rolled a 15, which is under my intelligence. So I'm going to throw the torch down to her
He
and
sets her
tell
on
her
fire.
to start burning the
Hmm.
stuff off. And I'm going to pull out another torch while I'm at it.
And I'm going to pull my sword away and light a torch.
I'll draw my 10-foot pole. How far down is this? Where
She
this area where she is?
she's probably it's a 45-degree drop and it was a 15-foot slide, so she's probably 15 feet down from where Alfred is standing. So if she's kind of on the ground, but if she were standing up, her head would be 8 feet or a little, yeah, from where she is right now is probably 8 feet from where Alfred is.
Hmm. Damn. Okay. I'm not sure if that'll work then.
So she's got the torch. She hears you. We'll give her a save. All right. She fails the save again. Uh, do she starts trying to burn it away, but the arm that she has it in kind of crumples into slime, uh,
Ooh.
and the torch kind of falls onto her midsection. It burns away the stuff that's there, but it's you think you without somebody else burning her also, she's going to be a goner.
I'm going to after I get the torch run, one arm on the sarcophagus and one arm with the torch down, trying to help
Hmm.
burn it off.
Okay, cool. Let's see. You think? Let's see. Roll two. Let's see. Roll 2d4.
2d4.
Okay. All right. So you start whacking her and whacking her, and you burn away the. You start working on the areas that are obviously kind of consumed. You burn it away, and well, I won't role play it, but I will express her she expresses her displeasure in vocal tones. And so she gets some significant burns from the ordeal, but you're able to convey the green slime off. And
All right.
her one arm appears damaged, beyond repair, so she will suffer for that. She's going to lose the use of her shield arm, but other than that, she is still alive.
Well, good thing we have a cleric here. Now, was there anything in their sarcophagus?
Nope, it is empty. You can
Oh,
tell because it is still open.
Let's close the lid.
Okay. You
I'm going to try to climb back up where I could hold on the edge
mhm,
and close the lid.
Yep. The cleric could give you a hand, so that's not too hard. It's very heavy to close, but you put your gut into it, and it shuts hard. You hear another click, and then a ratcheting noise as the floor slowly puts itself back into place.
All right.
A few blots of green slime are on the ground near to where the fighter had crawled back out of the pit, and she makes away with those with the torch she still held. So
Nice.
so so
That's funny. It's your guys trying to try it.
no, thank you.
Maybe the cleric could help the fighter out.
yep, yep. Let's see. What are his?
Mongo not like the green pool.
Mongo's only heard about yellow snow, not green slime. Is that?
Hmm.
Yeah, you're not supposed to eat either of those things. Mongo knows this. So, all
Because
right.
Mongo has tried.
Yep. So the cleric, he would be able to cast a cure spell on her. So he has two spells at his ready. He has a detect magic and a cure light. So he could use cure light on her, if and he'll do that because that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
So three, it the burns look better. So rather than yeah, so yeah, she was looking pretty rough, and she still is. But the burned flesh looks, the boils that had started to rise up start to kind of recede, and the deep kind of char turns into a more red color tone. So she looks better off than she was. And with that, the initial torch kind of flickers out, and you guys probably ought to rest.
All right. Definitely not in that room.
What, out here in this room with the body in it?
Yeah, and when we all get out, I'll close this door and I with can I get some ash from the burnt out torch to write on the door trap?
Yep.
All right. All right.
All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to, since I had used that last torch, um, we're still going to use it, but at this point, think I'll use a spell,
All right.
and I'll yeah, I'll do continual light.
Nice.
Nice. And that so the continual light that means you don't have to worry about torches going forward.
Excellent.
And it also goes further out, if I remember correct. As far as it goes out as far as a lantern, maybe.
Hmm. We'll find out.
What is that, Amelie? Is there a way to put out torches, or do they just burn out eventually?
They do burn out when the fuel is dead. You could theoretically, let's see, the continual light. This spell creates a bright as daylight spherical 30-foot radius. It lasts until dispelled. Oh no, this is a magic. I'm sorry, that was the cleric version. You'd be using the magic user. So uh, you have a 60-foot. Huh? No.
Yeah, it's 30-foot radius. It's 60-foot diameter, but
Oh,
it's
that's
30-foot
interesting.
radius.
You're right. That's funny. So in the cleric continual light entry, I'm just looking at the rules cyclopedia. Um, in the cleric entry, it says a 30-foot radius. In the magic user entry, it says a 60-foot diameter. That's that's that's. Thank you. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah.
But that's fun. So, so if you're for additional fun comparisons, head on over to Minions and Musings. Recently doing a study between the Rules Cyclopedia Beckme progression and the BX. What was that? Was BX Companion?
Yeah, the BX Companion
Yeah, cool. Yep, yeah,
from Running Beagle Games.
yep. So yeah, Jeff is doing a deep dive to compare the those two books or those two paradigms. So, all right, cool.
I did the deep dive. That's done now.
It's done.
It's done.
Yep, cool. Fun. All right. So are you guys going to hang out with the corpse, or did you want to try to find another space?
I was gonna say take the if we can gently take the corpse and put it in this other room with the sarcophagus,
The north one or the trapped one?
the north one.
Okay, cool.
All right.
That's easy to do. This corpse is more recently dead than the others. All right, cool. And we're good to go. And so you guys chill out, refresh. Fighter 3 has shock, a look of shock that she can't seem to shake, but is not unresponsive. So you guys feel ready to go. Yep,
All right. So are we at
yep, yep,
this store?
cool, yep, yep. As a time check, it is 10 minutes until midnight. I was planning on continuing maybe another room or two, and then we could call it a night. Does that work for
Okay.
you guys?
Yeah,
Yep.
that
Works
sounds
for
good to
me.
me.
All right, sounds good. All right, cool. So, do we want to listen to this door here?
Yeah, I'll go
Uh,
ahead and
I think
yeah.
I heard. That wasn't a suggestion. I think I heard you say
yeah.
that. Okay. All right. So you can hear a sort of gurgling, hissing sound. It starts and then stops. It's and then starts again. Somewhat irregular.
Mm. And it's clearly belonging to an animal. It's not some like steam hissing or something like that.
Correct. You don't think it is a machine.
Yeah. Do you want to try the other door?
Yeah. Let's keep moving a little bit west there. You know.
Okay.
Good gravy. This place goes on forever down here.
I'll give this door a listen. Or, sorry, I guess Alfred did that.
How's that sound?
Okay. That door. You're listening to the diagonal door down there.
Hmm.
It is quiet.
Okay. Uh, Reach and clear kind of thing. That's a terrible joke, actually.
Uh,
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I did not hear it. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. It's I mumbled it for a reason because I knew it was bad.
uh, yeah.
Mongo will go up and creak open the door. Can the person with oh no, I guess continual light. Does it follow anybody in particular? The caster
It's on
or
an object, I believe.
And cast it on the torch that had burned out. So I'm just carrying
oh
around the torch.
right.
So yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so whoever has that can come up behind me as I sort of crack open the store a little bit,
All
enough
right.
to see, of course.
All right. Peeking in. Uh, let's see. It's dark and you're able to make out stone wall, so it's hard to see too much, but it is dark in there.
Hmm. Well, I think we're good to open it up anyway. Anybody else have objections?
That works.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right, we'll smash open the door
All
and
right.
see what's inside.
Yep. A very narrow hall leads 12 feet to another door. Along the floor on either side, there are what appear to be ribs, like rib cage that had been popped in half, and they line the floor like a runner. Uh, and there are a couple more of those tendrils. Recall the white tendrils from the previous session. There are a couple more of those hanging from the ceiling.
All right. But that door's not opening.
Which one?
The door you just described, it's
It's
Oh,
not opening?
I
Huh.
can't drag my character past it.
That's weird.
can't even see past it.
Oh, I wonder if there's two doors by accident. Okay, I'll drag you across. I'm sorry. That's weird.
Whew.
No, because
Yeah, I don't know.
I, I don't know. Do we really want to go in this hallway?
Uh, Mongo's into it, but if you're not, then
Well, just a whole bunch of ribs, lining the walls. Mm.
you said ribs or ribbons.
There are ribbons hanging from the ceiling and ribs, like the rib cage, on the floor. So they're normal sized, so they're maybe 6 8 inches long, but they've been placed along the corners where the floor meets the wall, and upon closer inspection, they appear to have etchings in them. So some sort of runic alphabet.
Nice. I say we check this room out.
Okay. Well, that became more interesting.
all right, Mongo's gonna. Well, actually, Mongo's an idiot. Um, he's not gonna know what those runic inscriptions are. So instead, he's gonna have a go at trying to pull one of the ribbons from the ceiling.
You you tug at it, and it pulls, but it kind of runs. So it starts to come loose, but it runs to the west and then catches. It's like it had come down at an angle, and then so it's like it came down at an angle, and then you pulled it kind of straight, if that makes sense.
Hmm, weird.
And this is like ribbon, right? It's like cloth.
It
Or something.
is a it is a cloth like it is white. It is pure white in color. And let me know. And I started to try to fix the map there, but I don't know why it's not letting you guys through. But I'll just drag you through if you want to go.
All right.
Again, apologies about that. I don't know why it's not letting you in. Um, oh, sorry. Anyway, I digress. I'm complaining about the VTT. Uh, so it is a jet white, as though a strip of cloth. However, it's smooth on the edges, so it's not torn or cut. It also has a waxy texture to it. So
And as I remember, it burns, right?
it did not burn. You tried to burn
Okay.
it, but it kind of melted and shied away like plastic.
All right.
Of course, the characters don't know what plastic is, but I give you the illusion because I know you guys know what burning or what melting plastic looks like.
Got it.
Right.
All right, let's move on to listen to that other door, I guess.
Yep. Okay. Same procedure. We're gonna crack it and take a peek before we go in.
Yep. So the door is warm to the touch,
Ooh.
and
That's not good.
it's not uncomfortably so, but it's noticeably it's warm to the touch.
Are there any metallic pieces on the door, like a handle or something?
It has a latch mechanism, and that would be metal.
Okay. How does that feel in comparison to the rest of the door?
It's cold.
Oh, okay. I'd like to listen at the door actually before we
Okay.
do the whole crack thing.
It is all right. It is mm, mostly quiet. You swear you heard, but not so much heard, but maybe felt a humming, but it wasn't in your ear. It's hard to describe.
Like vibrations almost.
Right. It's almost like a low dulcet vibration that doesn't that you can't hear it, but you can't hear it with your ears, but you can hear it in your head.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, um, what do you guys think? Worth doing the whole
I say
rigmarole,
I
or
better chance of saving. Let me open the door.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I'm a little bit sturdier than you are, so let me open the door.
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
And I will open the door.
All right. All right. Is it letting you see through that one?
Yes.
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 Yes, it is. Cool. So inside, you see an eldritch sign inlaid in the floor. The room is illuminated in a blue black light that is coming off of the symbol. So you feel a sudden wash of nausea looking at it.
I'm gonna close the door.
Right?
Fuck that.
The nausea starts to abate.
All right. It's like, yep, wrong way. Let's go out. Nothing good in here.
Do you mind
I agree with
TPing
you
us
there.
out?
I tried to TP you out, Mongo. Sorry. Okay. Okay, there we are. Cool.
That door there is probably more hissing and whatnot.
The one that you're next to, let's see. You can listen to it
Yeah,
if you
that.
want.
Well, I mean, it's along that same wall that gets us to that other door. I'll listen.
All right.
Oops, sorry about that. Got such a
Yeah.
delay on there. I didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it is dead silent.
And should we check into that room?
I think that leads back to that area where there was the hissing noise, or at least back in that general direction. I'm not so sure I want to go that way.
All right. Well, we have two other doors here.
I say we go.
As you approach, we'll pause. As you approach, this door opens, and a figure in black steps out.
Ah, black man.
A figure in black steps out. He has pale skin, drawn, and puts on a quizzical look before saying, "Visitors, odd." And on that cliffhanger, I think we will. I think we have just crested the midnights. So when we can find time for session 3, we'll pick up where we left off.
Got it.
All right, sick.